My name's Jake, and I found a bunch of pornographic magazines inside a dead man's house. Not just any old magazines, Australian softcore pornography from the early 90s. Now, me and my little mate Pete want to invite you to have a look at some pretty rude stuff with us. So hold on to your stiffies, everyone, and welcome to Smut Club 1990.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Smut Club 1990, the only podcast where we peruse 1990s Australiana pornography. My name is Jake Smith, and I'm joined in a weird little cave underneath Mum and Dad's house by my mate from a few grades below, Bloody Peter James. How are you, buddy?
Jacob.
Yes.
I am really excited to be here with you because this podcast, although at the moment it's not a podcast because we're in character, this lifestyle we lead where we get here together once a week and we look at this little magazine is the highlight of my life. I mean, I go through countless exams and NAPLAN and my ATARs. I believe that's a thing that they do. Yeah. I've been doing that.
Yeah.
Hustling with the K. It is absolutely hassling my ass off, mate.
Table hassling.
And boy, is it now time to relax because I have been working hard, not having a lot of play, and it is time to play. How are you?
I'm very well. I've been working all this week. Mm-hmm. I've been searching for more pornography. I will say, and we're going to keep very vague details, obviously, for privacy reasons, but we got very close to finding more pornography. Mm-hmm. We didn't. I did find an erotic VHS. So if anyone has a VHS and you're listening, if you could mail it to me or let me come over and watch some old porn in your house, that would be really cool. I don't know if it's porn. It seems like it's erotic.
It sure looks like porn. You sent me a photo and it does look very erotic. I can't remember what it was called. It's l'espresso. It's Italian. It's an Italian.
L'espresso prohibiti.
L'espresso prohibiti.
And I
has to be porn.
Look, I've only done a very little bit of Latin. My Latin is rusty, but I think prohibiti means I'm going to see some more.
Now, look, if you're wondering what that tiny little person laugh that you occasionally hear is,
we've got someone in from prep.
If you're wondering what l'espresso tinny tiny laugh is, that, my friends, is another a good friend of mine that I've brought from school. She is absolutely lovely, but one of the biggest hornbags I've ever met in my life, and it is a privilege to have her in the shed with us today.
Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, Meg Jager.
Thank you, Peter, Jacob. An honour to be in the playground.
Okay, now you fucked up the pretendy game. We aren't in the playground. We would obviously be caught if we were looking at porn in the playground.
That would be
Meg.
the worst place to.
Everyone would see us wanking on the playground.
The middle of the tennis court, we are tugging our little cockies.
I'm an exhibitionist.
Now, Meg, one of the questions that we've been asking guests as they come on is, do you remember your first experience with pornography before we dive into this filthy little magazine?
Yes, I do. It was actually on a school bus. On the way home from school, there was a porno magazine tucked into the seat, and I hadn't hit puberty at that point, and I got it out.
So was this? When was this? Like last week?
Yeah, this is just in January.
Right before my titties popped.
And I opened it, there was a woman and she had a vagina that looked like... Do you
Classic
remember?
telltale sign. That's, yep, most do. See how woke that was? Go on.
But do you remember the Adam Sandler movie, Don't Mess with the Zohan?
Yeah.
So her vagina looked like his head. And I was like, I didn't know they grew that much.
It was bald, but it just looked... It had Adam Sandler's face.
Shut up!
And do you remember thinking, that's cool?
I remember the older boys were like, what are you looking at? Oh, Meg's a lesbian. And they took it off me and then looked at it for the rest of the way home.
Turns out they were lesbians. No, that's great. Well, overwhelmingly, I don't know if you listen to the podcast, overwhelmingly the majority of people are answering that they found it in a bush or a creek or outside.
Interesting.
But a school bus, that's a first.
Yeah. School bus, tucked into the school bus is interesting because that means, would you be on the school bus with the same people every day?
Yes.
That means one of them was like, fuck! When you pull it out, they're like, no! Oh, I love that thing and I can't own up to it being mine.
Yeah. And these are big secret people like, Craig, you're the only kid that wanks on the bus every day. Oh my word! Now, Meg, do you know anything about the Picture magazine? Do you know anything about the history of this little publication?
Bonk These Babes? Never heard of it.
Okay, Bonk These Babes is a subtitle,
okay.
but it's called The Picture magazine is the name of it.
Okay.
This is edition number 316, and it was published in. Oh, I think we've actually lost the exact date. September 28th, 1994. All right.
Wow.
So, how old would you have been?
Not alive.
Negative
3.
Negative 3 years
Yeah.
to come. Negative 3 years to come. Okay, good. So it is aged quite poorly, and some of the things they say are not quite politically correct. But we are in a very grey area where we are simply reading it out. So
It's mostly been a pink area we found.
Yeah.
It's been a pretty pink area.
Now, also 80% of this magazine is just like tabloid shit. So it's like,
Cool.
oh, here we've got some crosswords and stuff, but the crosswords are all like moot. We've got Bosom Wars. That's like a little. I'm just giving you a bit of a preview. This is like a erotic cartoon. We've got ads. This is a tall tale about a cop that was gay.
I described it to Meg yesterday as like Mad Magazine with titties.
Yeah. That's exactly it. God, I
Yeah.
love Mad Magazine too. But you do have occasionally. You've got this as a competition here to win 2 roots. Where you can screw these sheilas for free. That's a quote. So now every week, and we've done this before. Every week there is the Homegirls.
Homegirls.
Now, Homegirls is where readers submit photos of themselves. They submit nudes, right?
For the pretty penny
Yes.
of up to $50.
Now, I'm gonna
That was a lot in 94.
I'm going to read this to you. It says, send your snaps to Homegirls, the picture, GPO Box 5201, Sydney, New South Wales, 2001, and each photo must be signed on the back by the homegirl. Please include your phone number where possible. And then you have to tick, yes, I want to be a homegirl or a bag girl. I still haven't worked out what a bag girl is.
A bad girl?
Bag, B-A-G.
Oh,
bag girl.
She's a coked up girl.
Hey, hey, do you want your nudes in a magazine or would you like to work at Coles?
It says here, I hereby give the Picture magazine the right to publish one of the enclosed photos of me. I'm over 18 years of age. Any person sending blah, blah, blah without written permission, yada, yada. Now, the flash for cash prizes here, it says $50 for every bag girl. I still don't know what that means. $125 for every homegirl. $500 for Homegirl of the Week.
Oh, okay.
$3,500 Homegirl of the Year and $2,000 for runner-up. So there's some real money to be made here, Megan.
Have you ever found out who Homegirl of the Year was?
No, we've only got 3 of these.
Oh, well, we
magazines.
did, and we would like to welcome your mum. Got you.
Got you.
Don't know if you can hear that clicking there, though.
Sucked in, you've been absolutely burnt. Okay. No, I know what I just channeled there. Now, shit. Now, excitingly as well, they include their name, but more excitingly, they include their suburb as well. And some of these places aren't huge towns. I have, in this magazine, I have already found, like, I've been able to track down, not women, but men who have...
Why did
there
you
men?
wink so hard there?
It was an audible wink.
Not women. Ting!
Yeah, so people are like, oh, this one's from, P. Schultz of fucking Cloncurry. And I can look it up and I'm like, there's only fucking 3,000 cunts that live there and they're still alive. I found their Facebooks.
Holy shit.
But none of these women yet because I don't have the time nor inclination. And the court order. So,
Or the honesty.
So what we're going to do here is we're going to go through one by one. I'm going to maybe show you the picture and we'll get... How should we do this, Peter?
I think it's probably safest if we show you the picture, you describe it to us.
Okay.
Because it's imperative that we have a woman on these episodes because that way we keep Twitter at bay. Okay?
And we are kind of not failing the Bechdel test.
I know what that means. Prove to me that you do.
I know you are, but what am I?
Bechdel test.
Oh, who could forget? Who could forget what that is? Cheers. Just tell it. So
Running up and down a basketball court in increasingly short increments.
Why don't you tell the listeners at home what
So
that is?
the Bechdel test, which is what everybody in this podcast knows about, is when there's a movie or a book, and if you fail the Bechdel test, it means two characters are constantly talking about a man.
Oh, yes.
And we're not doing that. We're talking about titties.
Yeah. So, if anything, we're feminist heroes.
Can you filter that? I again didn't understand what happened there. I'm going to need you to say it to me.
Not talking about Tockley, talking about Moot.
Bechdel test pass.
All right. So, number one. Now, this is quite an attractive young lady, in my opinion. But number one, why don't you describe what this Sheila is? And this is Madeline. From St Kilda and Vic. And just describe her. I'll read it out, though.
Okay. Madeline looks like a virtuous woman. She has long blonde hair, quite perky tatas. She's wearing lace blue lingerie. Her puss hairy.
It's the delicacy at which you handle this. Which is her puss.
She's got blue lingerie and her puss.
Just checking, you are a school teacher and this is going on the internet. All good?
All good.
No worries. All right.
Well, she teaches pussonomics.
All right. Let's go.
We call it biology. So yes, her puss. It's like tastefully hairy.
Yeah.
Like the
I don't know about the taste, but yeah.
Oh my God.
Go on.
And she is quite well fed, plump woman, but like
curvaceous.
hourglass figure. Yeah.
Lovely. Okay.
And just to reiterate the hair situation, because I've done a quick little scan over the others, and some are hair removed, some are quite bushy.
Yep.
But she is, to give a more, I guess, accurate picture to the readers, it's like Shannon Knoll doing a handstand.
Yeah. Meg, what would you say, what Adam Sandler movie does this remind you of? Is that a Happy Gilmore or a Billy Madison kind of bush?
Billy Madison.
That's Billy Madison.
Billy Madison.
Good stuff. Now it says here, Madeline from St Kilda in Victoria is age 21 and...
Is there going to be pageant music under this again?
I think we might have to, yeah.
Yeah, go on. We'll give it a bit of pageantry for fuck's sake, would you?
No, I give up on the pageantry after like 2 because I can't be bothered doing the edit. Now, age 21 and single and unemployed. Oh, you're selling yourself. Maddie sent us her pics because I thought it'd be cool to see myself in a magazine. All right.
Aww, good on her.
She did. Oh, fucking hell. This is sick. There's one thing in here that keeps coming up in this, and I need to talk about it. She digs playing pool, going out dancing, bourbon and coke, The Simpsons, Winfield Blues, pasta, and purple lingerie. Pasta has come up. So many of these things, like blokes, I love a big plate of pasta. I just love pasta.
Well, this is the same as like guys on Hinge and Tinder. They're like, the key to my heart is pasta. It's the universal language of bonking.
Bonkinese, spaghetti bonkinese.
Well, this is 1994, so I think pasta just came in.
Yeah,
around then to Australia. I think the big pasta import of 93 would have probably have made waves all around.
Yeah, absolutely.
By this time.
One metric ton of Mamma Mia. All right. We've got number 2 here. This is Kelly from Wavell Heights, Queensland. Now, Peter, I'll get you to read this out.
Wavell Heights.
So very close.
Yes.
Is that close?
Yes, that is
like
obscenely close.
20 minutes away.
Oh, wow.
So, all right, here we go. I'll get you to describe and then Peter will read if that's okay. This Sheila here. By the name of Kelly.
Number 2. Ooh, Kelly. Okay, so Kelly just has like a little goatee on her vagine. Quite a slender woman, a very cheeky smile. She's got like an 80s bangs happening. And she's just sitting back like just another day in Wavell Heights. Thanks for stopping by.
She's on what do you call it? Is it a hearth? She's on the ground.
She's on the ground. Is that next to a fireplace?
It's like a Roman style brass carving of some shit. I don't know.
I think her breasts as well would be about a 12B.
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah, that's what I
Nipples
was
like
gonna
little
say.
pepperonis.
Yeah.
I was gonna say 12B too. I'm pretty good at this.
I'm more of a 2B guy when I'm doing my exams.
I'm a B1 guy. Love those pajamas. Here we go. That was the weirdest little logical jump.
I know.
Anyway, Kelly, why?
R2B2. That's all I want to say. That's the punchline, listeners. You set up. You do the setup.
Edit point 15 minutes.
Oh,
So, Kelly out of Wavell Heights, fucking Queensland. All right, here we go. Hi, my name. I don't know. Hi, I'm Kelly. That's not the right voice. Hi, my name is Kelly. I'm a 21-year-old housewife. Oh, grim. Who loves gardening and fishing. I also love doing sexy things for my soon-to-be hubby. A mum of one beaut daughter. Fucking hell, she's beaut.
Look at that gorgeous little beauty.
Kelly reads the picture for
the article.
pictures.
Oh, the pictures. Oh, okay.
Drinks Jack, watches Roseanne.
Drinks Jack. They're not even married yet. Shut up.
Drinks Jack, watches Roseanne, and the strangest place she's ever had sex was in the garden.
No wonder she likes gardening. Keeps getting rude out there.
No, you haven't looked close enough, Meg. That's not pubic hair. That is mulch. So that is Kelly from Wavell Heights.
Okay.
Good on you, Kel.
Oh, well
All
done.
right, off to the clear vampire next.
Yeah, we've got this one, number 3, all the way from Transylvania. It's Dracula.
It's
From New
Lisa from New Farm.
New Farm, for listeners, is about an 8-minute drive from where we are sat right now.
Yes.
In these historic hallows of Brisbane. Now, tell us about this cunt.
With pleasure. So Lisa is completely bald.
On her vagina, by the way.
Her head hair is down to her ass. It's jet black. She has winged eyeliner, red eyes, red lips. Her nipples completely erect. Did I already mention that?
No, you haven't. I would have remembered that.
Completely erect. She has a belly button piercing.
Ooh.
And she seems skeletal. Like, I do think she's a nocturnal creature. I don't think she's human.
No.
Thoughts?
I think if she spun really fast, she'd turn into a bat.
Is it? Oh, actually, I think there's something you might have missed down in the nether region. Do you want to have a closer look as to what's happening down there?
Oh,
Seems like a glint of silver. Well, it couldn't be silver. She's allergic. But
That's werewolves.
I'm pretty sure as vampires as well. Don't try to test me on mythology. I know everything. I know the werewolf. I know about him. I know the vampire. I know the centaur. The centaur, he live in the
female orgasm, all the pretend things.
I know everything. The Hercules with the Pegasus. Don't test me on mythology. Go.
So she's got a couple marbles.
Yeah.
Smuggling a jawbreaker.
Lisa May, gender unconfirmed.
No. What? No,
What?
I'm saying that I think she's got a little piercing on her.
It just seems stretched. It seems like she's tucking something under.
No. There's no. Is that? Oh.
That's a Sheilasaurus, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. That's A-grade uncut Sheila.
Okay, so she has a pussy piercing.
I think a labial ring of some
It
kind.
looks bruised. That's
Well-
and a bit swollen. That's why I thought maybe.
Swollen giant.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. All right. Well, who's going to read this out? Meg, why don't you
Meg,
read it
tell
out?
us about Lisa.
Okay.
Tell us about her.
I'll give you the rundown on Lisa. She says, "Groovy greetings, Picture Magazine. I am a 23-year-old fashion designer and artist model. My hobbies are doing anything at least once. Tuning in."
Hey, doing everything one time isn't a hobby. What's your hobby? All things in singularity.
But just once.
I don't want to do it once. What's your hobby? Murder. Only once.
She's not a serial killer.
That's essentially, I never want to get good at anything.
A jack of all trades. At least once. Tuning in, turning on, and dropping out. P.S. people think I'm anorexic, but I'm not. I eat more than the average person. So why are you a homie? It was an opportunity to show off my body and show that skinny girls aren't freaks. Does your labial ring improve your sex life? And she says,
ding, ding, a ding.
definitely. It feels really good.
How good is that? How did we pick that? Fuck yes, labial ring.
I know.
Very
You
good.
know more about women than I do.
Well, what can I say? I'm a true feminist, and I would happily explain that to a woman. Okay, here we go. Oh, we've got Judy from Mackay in Queensland.
Judy.
Judy.
A lot of maroon girls in tonight.
Yeah, there is. I think there's an overwhelming readership from Queensland in this thing because, boy, there are a lot of cook cunts. Anyways, can you describe
Number
Judy?
4, Judy. Okay. So Judy's
She's got a head.
nipples look like 2 thumbs. 2 thumbs.
Just saying, good on you.
Happy to be here, champ.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Keep on trucking. Hang in there.
Yes. So breasts, I would say like a 10B cup.
Yeah, bang on.
Yeah.
I think she has like a cuddly figure in the vagine region. She's just got a landing strip.
She's built like a Botticelli painting.
Yeah, a real Botticellian
Yeah,
beauty.
obviously.
Get some culture, you fuck.
She's a real Renaissance woman.
There you go.
Yeah, she's a strawberry blonde, a bit of a cheeky bangs yet again, and she's looking sternly into the camera.
She's got a bit of the Ferris Bueller's sister kind of vibe to her.
Yes, yes.
And boy, that was the niche. It says here, Judy from Mackay, Queensland, said Judy decided to send us her pic, now quote, mainly on a dare, but also to prove a lot of people wrong. Imagine sending a nude for spite. I'll show you. I'll get my tartars published. So she's 29 and likes playing with her computer. Spending time with her hubby and 2 kids and walking. What do you like best about the picture? She said the people's stories, home blokes and the girls.
Oh.
Sorry. This is a grammatical nightmare. It says, hey, Judy, where's the strangest place you ever had sex? And she says, I haven't yet, but I hope to in a rainforest. No, sorry.
Oh, she's a Virgo.
No, she's got 2 kids.
Oh.
Could have
it's
been
like,
immaculate.
What's the strangest place you've had sex? I haven't yet had sex in a strange place is the grammatical
Yeah.
implication. What a fucking idiot.
Or maybe
She is
she's
from
like
Mackay.
a modern day Mary, immaculate conception.
Yeah, lightning doesn't strike twice. She's got 2 little ruggers. You kidding?
Yeah, I mean, she looks like she could birth crossed.
Also, there's no virgins in Mackay.
He knows.
Okay.
Number 5.
Oh, I'm absolutely adoring this one. We've got 2 more to go because there's a little secret. You think there's just 6 here. There's the bonus home girl of the week that's over the page, baby.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Number 5.
So
Number
5, and I mean this with more respect
Yes.
than I could possibly muster. Right, this
Yeah.
is as respectfully as I can say this. This is the most fucked one out of all of them. This one is not good. It's not great.
It's, got a real shearer's head on her.
A real evil janitor at an all-girls orphanage vibe.
I know you're meant to be describing this, Meg, but I'm going to get out of the system. The angle at which they have, taken this photo is it's a quick draw in the outside the old saloon in a western town.
Like a dust ball goes by.
Yeah. The whole town's out watching it.
She looks like she's about to say, "Hi, I'm Linda from Bowen, and this is Jackass."
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. So this is Linda, and she's from
She
Bowen.
actually is doing a Clint Eastwood face.
She does look like Clint Eastwood as well. So Linda, she's from Bowen, Queensland, and Linda has made a really bold choice. She's clearly a beach-going girl because she has the bikini lines And she's also bald on her puss. And the only way we can tell that she's not wearing a bikini is that you can see her nipples.
It's the only way.
Her belly button looks like it's been through the ringer. It is quite large.
Oh, man. Has it ever?
And
She's got 2. Do you see that?
It looks like she's been raspberry by the Incredible Hulk. that thing is blown out.
Does she have like 2 belly buttons?
maybe that's an old belly button piercing. And
Maybe
it's
that's,
just
maybe that's an old belly button. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's a prototype.
That actually makes a lot of sense. That does look like she's formerly had her belly button pierced. And
As someone who has formerly had her belly button pierced, they often turn out like that.
Hated that, but I knew it when I met you.
Thanks.
No worries.
Yeah, she looks like she has this, I assume it's a perpetual like grimace on her face. Like she's not happy Jan, and she looks like the character from that classic ad, Not Happy Jan. Do we agree?
Yes, we'd. Fucking hell, she is a.
Oh, and I would also
Sheila.
say I reckon that's around like 16C cup breast size.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah. Thanks, mate. You want to read about and for people who are listening who don't know where Bowen is in between Townsville and Cairns. No, south.
No,
in between
further.
Townsville and Mackay.
Between Townsville and Mackay, I believe.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's most known for its big mango.
Yeah, of which she has two.
Yeah. And yeah, this is before they hung it up. It lopped one off and fucking painted it.
Oh.
No, not because of not an illness. She just wanted to contribute to the town of which she loves.
Okay. Good save, buddy boy.
Yeah. Oh, she was hit by a bus after that.
All right, go.
It's a quote. Here we go. I'm sending a photo to you. I'm sending a photo to you as my husband wants to see it in Home Girls. He says I have a beautiful body for a 43-year-old.
43?
Yeah.
I thought.
And the rest?
Yeah. 43-year-old. I have 3 children aged 18, 17 and 10. My hobbies are swimming, sunbaking
Oh, I knew that.
and sewing.
Oh, my God.
She needs to sew her belly button up.
43. I know they age differently up north. Closer to the equator you get, it's like a interstellar thing. But
But her favourite part of the picture is home blokes. So that's probably what she's looking at there. That's what she's saying. She's like, oh, fuck, Darren's got his cock out again.
Jesus Christ, she's got the posture's the most amazing thing. She looks like she's lining up in a fucking camp, as in a re-education camp. Fucking hell, grim stuff. Anyways.
Manager of a youth prison.
Oh, mate, she looks, she's definitely a screw. All right, so, as in a prison guard, not a person to fuck. I don't objectify. What is this voice that
I've been really liking Silly Voice Guy today.
You're like a silly voice guy. It's not the racist, it's a half Italian, half a mental. Okay, can you please read about Danny or Danny? I'm going to say Danny, even though it's probably Danny, from Adelaide. South Australia, Adelaide. And a quick shout out to Adelaide listeners. You live in South Australia. Now, describe.
I love Danny. I think she's got a really sexy pose going on, and it looks like she's in the outback, like just ready for a brown snake to nab her. Her breasts, where they lack in size, they make up for perkiness, and I feel like if the wind blew, they would just stay completely how they are. Nipples are just little tiny thimbles, you know. She seems like she works out. Like she's got some. I can see an ab forming. Yes.
Just and right off to the side.
Yet again, I think
First girl's like, oh, I'd make a hobby out of that. Just touching that one out.
I think this may have been like the look in '94, but she also has a landing strip for her pubic hair. Mm-hmm. Very pasty woman. And she's got like remember ABBA? The I think it was Annafrid who's got the brown hair in ABBA. She has the same haircut, and she's wearing sunnies because she's a cool girl. She's
also shading her entire head. Her head is entirely in the shade. In
the shade, yes. Sorry, I forgot to mention. So all you see is just like
completely obfuscated
Yeah.
the shoulders up.
But like from her left boob down, it's just this porcelain princess.
Hey, you got the body of a toilet, doll. Just in regards to the landing strip, that's really not in at the moment. Huh? You're not seeing that really getting around.
Why are you asking me?
Well, I don't think she's seen as many as you have.
No, that's true. I don't know, mate. I think it's not banned. It's not out of
From what
fashion.
I
But
know,
when's the last time you
ladies'
saw a landing strip?
strips are out.
I don't know. Maybe. Fuck, I don't know. In the last year or so.
You'd say so?
Really?
Yeah, but not like the
Interesting.
extreme. Oh, actually, no, you are right. I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah, they're not popular. It's either these days, it's either completely bald or they just like trim it.
Yeah.
So it's like
The
tasteful.
the pizza slice.
Pizza slice, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to read about Danny here?
Danny, yes. It's a quote. She says, I enjoy meeting people, playing sports, parentheses, netball, horse riding, running, slut. I added the slut. The outdoors.
She's gone with all the mental sports too.
Yeah.
Anyone you knew in high school or primary, horse people,
fucking
netball
crazy.
Yeah.
and
And running?
Running.
Who are you?
You run, don't you?
Yeah, shut up.
Do you run? Are you a little runner?
How rude of you not to notice?
Look at her physique. This is a
Yeah.
girl that,
Runs.
is always in caloric deficit.
That's true. What else does she like? The outdoors and posing for nude photographs. Emphatically. I like music, entertainment, and happy people. Bit broad. Why did I send my pic in? Why not? Say no more, Danny. A single supervisor, Danny, reckons the picture is great, especially the home blokes. And she says, it's a good laugh.
Oh, cop that, you fucking idiots, for sending your dick to a magazine.
Have you seen the home
Sheilas
blokes?
are laughing.
I haven't
Don't go that way. Oh, you nearly ruined our big surprise at the
I
end.
think I might. A big surprise indeed.
That's the home blokes right there.
Oh, that is a laugh.
How's that one? He's got a durry on.
That's really sad, actually.
A little bit shy, that one. Okay, all right. Now, we've got a treat for you here, Meg. I think you've already worked it out. Now, there is the home girl of the week.
Uh-huh.
And this is teased on the front cover with
Right.
the caption says, "She ain't heavy, she's our homie."
Okay.
Which is, I think, a play on that "He ain't heavy, he's my brother," which is a famous old gospel song.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to turn over here and we're going to get you to describe the Sheila. And I want you to remember what year it is. In a moment of earnesting, I will be giving you a warning. We are fans of body positivity and real... No, there's nothing funny about positivity. Why are you laughing? There's nothing funny about this. Turn the page, Peter. There's nothing...
No, I want some music under this.
Boom, boom.
No, not that one. No. You know the epic music you hear in a
Titanic?
in a movie where it goes like,
So you- Oh, yeah.
So start that.
Oh, yeah.
Start that now. Meg! Are you ready for 1994 Home Girl of the Week? Are you ready to have your mind exploded as we look?
Sissy! An eagle hawk. Oh my days.
Happy Thanksgiving.
It's the whole turkey to you.
Oh my days.
Now, Sissy's from Eaglehawk in Victoria, and I'm gonna describe this one, but not describe. I'm gonna read it out, and then I'm gonna get you to one by one describe each very quickly each of the photos because my word shares a 2-page spread. Now, Sissy from Eaglehawk in Victoria says, "Dear picture, I'm Sissy. I'm 31 and I'm sending this in for my own birthday prezi." Doesn't get how they work. I think I'm big. No. Cuddly and fun to be around. Also, I think, and so do some of my friends, that you should have a big girl of the week sometime.
Yeah.
I love Nortons. Fan of cybersecurity. I love Nortons. Bailey's and family. Now, let's fucking dive right in here. So here's the initial picture that she sent in. That's the initial one. And then what the picture has done is they've gone and gotten her in for a professional photo shoot. So Homegirl of the Week, they're like, hey, we liked what we saw. Now come in and get those chuzzes out. You know what I'm saying? Cool.
And God, they did her a service. That she is...
Even better. Sorry.
Tell you what's fucked about that first photo, right?
Should I describe it first?
Yeah, but there is one thing about it that is the worst part of it for me.
I know what you're talking about. Same for me.
Are you okay?
Okay, go.
So, Sissy, the first photo that she sent in, for starters, she's wearing a shower cap.
There it is.
I hate that the most.
Fucking hate that heaps.
And I mean, I get it, she's naked, but anyways, we live, we laugh, we love. She is on a couch and she is reclined. She has decided the position she's in is spread eagle. So you can see...
And would the camera be directly opposite her vagina by any chance?
The camera is really...
Right down the moot.
right down the moot.
It's like Wes Anderson directed it. It's fucking perfect symmetry.
Yeah, perfect symmetry. And like, so your direct eye line goes to the moot, and that is looks like a chocolate banana split.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness me.
I mean, doesn't it? And then up, she is quite. She's a whole lot of
banana
woman.
split. Hold the shower cap.
That is, her moot is about 7 inches vertical. That's. Yeah. I couldn't tell you what's going on there.
Get lost in there.
Not personally, I wouldn't.
She could fit anyways.
Let's see the shower cap and go, that's a fair indication not of sound mind.
So
the body would not bother me because it's gone.
It's okay. So upwards from that, we can see her belly, and she has quite an in-depth belly button is how I would describe it. Like, I think if you drop something in there, I don't know when you would ever find it again.
You could put a whole pink lady apple in there, I'm saying.
You could. But it actually complements the next level, which is her breasts. So you've got these 2 bowling balls for breasts. She is a big-breasted lady, and like the color of her nipples actually transitions well with the color of her breast. She has a continuity with her skin tone, which I think is really beautiful. And she looks, the pose she's doing is sassy. Yeah. Okay, she's holding her 2 breasts like they're her babies.
Her face says, "You're not going to come into my pie shop with that attitude."
Yes.
You will pay 60 cents for the sauce.
All right. And what about this picture over here?
This is the pro shirt.
Let's go through just a quick 10-second summary
10
for each one.
seconds.
So just describe what Sissy's doing here.
So Sissy is holding balloons and looking up at the sky and smiling delightfully.
And what's a feature of her smile here?
So she's missing a few teeth.
Okay, no worries. Okay, now over this one, what's Sissy doing here?
She's changed shower caps. She is wearing a birthday hat. What are they called? Party hats?
Yes.
And she is still holding her balloons and is eating a shit ton of cake.
Okay, quick fire. What's she doing here?
She has a beach ball.
And?
Or wearing another shower cap.
Okay.
But a nicer one.
Okay.
A nice one. Still wearing the same shower cap, and she's in an inflatable pool.
With no water in it.
With no water.
This one here?
This is like a boudoir photo shoot. She looks like she's out on the town for a hen's weekend. She has what are they called? Feather boa and a Marilyn Monroe wig. And she's looking into the camera in a very sultry way.
Sorry, is that not Marilyn Monroe? Could have fucking fooled me.
Happy birthday, Mr. President.
What about this one?
G'day, Prime Minister.
Next one, she is very seductively about to eat a banana. She is yet to take the first bite.
I don't reckon she ever did.
Oh my God.
Yeah, mate, I reckon she's very confused. She's asking, what's this?
She's like, I think this ice cream is partially melted. It's also
So the last two photos similar to before, the feather boa and the Marilyn Monroe wig.
Great.
But they've really shown off the size of her breasts, and they actually go down to the her abdominals. That's how long they go.
Underneath her elbows.
Underneath her elbows, yes. It's like
Fuck
she
me.
can tuck them away.
That
She's
is
quite a gifted woman.
brave.
Whoa!
Oh, there's so much more.
Turning the page.
Oh my
All right.
giddy aunt.
Okay, well, we probably don't have time to do them all here, but I will just say, what's this one?
So in this picture, she is smiling giddily, and she has a stuffed teddy bear in between her breasts, and it's just staying there. There's no effort required, no backup required to keep the teddy bear there.
Yeah. And I think then the rest of these are just various blowing kisses, one holding her ginormous tinky donkey taco, more cake. This one's a star jump on
This
the ground.
one's very girl power.
Peter's just written a riff to me that is unspeakable. Is that what we do now? We now just do our own Patreon only.
That's very funny though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very funny. You've really got me there. It's very cruel, but I very much like that. Subscribe to the Patreon that doesn't exist to find out what he just said. And the rest is just her eating cake. Fucking imagine. Like, it is
Sissy.
really, if I'm going to have an earnest moment here, it is very good that they are having a real woman in this. Then,
Yes.
none of them are airbrushed. None of this is
No.
airbrushed, which is really good. I sincerely applaud them for doing that.
Absolutely. And she's really feeling herself
But
in every way.
I will say, when they came in, they're like, look, it's really important. Sissy, thank you so much for coming in. Did you get here okay? Did the cab get you okay? No worries. Now we want to celebrate real women with real figures. Anyways, if you could tuck into that birthday cake, love, and John over there will snap a couple of pictures on the DSLR, that'd be tops. Put this silly little wig on and show us that missing fucking chomper of yours.
Also, sorry, I've just noticed, does she have nipples? Oh, yep, found it.
They're they're
Where were they? At the end of the tit?
what do they
Where they generally are?
what do they call them? Are they ghost nipples? Is that where they?
Ghost nipples, yeah.
There's no distinct areola.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Areola, great word, Peter.
Thank you very much.
She's more of an aioli girl, this one. because of the size.
Yeah.
It's a food joke.
I see what you're saying
She
there.
is a heavy, heavy woman.
So there she is, Sissy.
Sissy from Eaglehawk. I've been to Eaglehawk.
Where is it?
It's in Bendigo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we've been
Lovely
to
part of
Bendigo.
town. No,
Home of Bendigo Bank.
yeah.
Can't wait to go to St. George. Fucking hell. What a thrill.
All right, fantastic. Well, Meg, how have you enjoyed today's episode?
Just a genuine delight and a joy
Fantastic.
to
Were
be
you-
so enlightened.
Would you say you're all horned up?
I think I'm a bit horned down.
Okay.
Oh, no.
No, we've failed again. What are we doing? We're trying to make people get horno and not know.
I just think this magazine sets really unrealistic beauty standards for women.
Fuck, that, I don't know, man. That seemed pretty realistic and achievable.
yeah, I reckon.
I will never be the woman Sissy is.
No.
Or
I
the
don't think you're
vampire
women
on
that Sissy
page
is.
page 3.
Oh, shut up. Shut up. No, you know what I thought about? If you're this far in to the episode and this far into the whole podcast, if you don't like that, it's not for you. Okay? I'm trying to be fair here, but there's only so much we can do. Okay? She's big. Now, okay, well, Meg, do you have anything to plug coming up to our listeners to plug?
Do I?
Yes. Do you have anything?
Do I have anything to plug?
I'm not your manager. Why are you looking at me
Do
like
I
this?
have anything to plug, Peter?
Where can people see you performing?
Yes, I am a comedian.
Fucking hell.
Nah, can't. You've
Nah,
wasted
you
it.
fucked it.
Absolutely fucked it.
People can see you down in Adelaide, potentially doing some spots and opening for a good friend, Bron Lewis, at the Rhino Room.
No, Damien Power in the Rhino Room.
Okay, well, that's... all
Okay.
respect to Bron, but that's psycho. Why don't you tell people that they can come see Damien Power?
Okay.
Okay, now you say it.
Yes,
Try again.
I would.
Try again.
Hi. Okay, here I go again. I'll try this time. Hi guys,
Stop.
it's me, Meg Jager, and I'm gonna come to Adelaide soon. And if you want to see me in Adelaide, you better book tickets to see
Peter.
Damien
Power.
Power.
Yeah.
So mean.
And if you don't know what Meg's comedy stylings is, it's like Aldi brand Becky Lucas.
The poor man's Becky Lucas.
Becky Lacus.
Bicky lactate.
All right, so they can come see you doing that. What date are you down there?
I'll be there in Adelaide from the 10th to the 14th of March.
And Adelaide listeners, she is very good at comedy. I was going to say something mean, then I backtracked.
You're great.
You're great. No,
People
you
should
are
go and see you.
You are very good.
Thank
You're
you.
one of the most exciting people coming out of Brisbane at the moment.
And
Meg Jager.
Meg has
So-
very quickly risen up the ranks.
Yep.
It's true.
On account of all the rooting. No, but I will say this. Where can people find you on Instagram?
Just Meg Jager. Jager is how you spell my last name. I am German.
Big plug for Germany there. Come and see Meg in Berlin, guys.
They're on the right side of history for World War III.
Good on them. Jakey, what's going on with you?
I'm down in Adelaide as well. So Adelaide listeners, come send us a message. Come have a beer with me if you're normal. But if you're not, don't. Because podcast listeners are weird. But if you're a normal and you like this and you live in Adelaide, come have a beer with me. Bloody send me a message, Smut Club 1990. I'm down there from the 1st of March and returning to Brisbane on the 21st of March. That's 20 days. I'm going to lose my mind. Please come see some shows I'm in. I'm producing Shad and Pete Save the World with you, little fuck, and Crowd Control and James McCann's shows. So and I'll be up around the place doing comedy at Fat Cave at some point. And come to Good Chat Comedy Club in Brisbane. There you go. Peter, what do you got going on?
Absolutely.
Bros?
Well, yeah, I'll be in Adelaide from March 5 to 22.
Oh, yes.
So reach out. We'd love to see you there. We'd love to see you at the Shad and Pete Save the World show. Melbourne listeners, we haven't really spoken about this, but we're coming to the Melbourne Comedy Festival in April as well. And then Sydney Comedy Festival as well after that in May. So
It's now, which is now on sale.
oh, how exciting.
Yeah, as of the last little bit, I've got to make the events and shit today. But Sydney listeners, look at sydneycomedyfest.com.au and you can get your tickets to Shad and Pete, which is already often selling because that's how much of a good show it is.
It's a wonderful
We
show.
haven't even put in anything to advertise it, and it's selling.
It's a wonderful, wonderful show. If you live in Cairns,
so
laugh
sorry
at
about it.
Hey,
So sorry about it, mate.
Sorry,
It's amazing
Meg.
what two boys showboating can do.
Sorry,
We
three.
love to
There's,
see it.
yeah,
Sorry, three boys.
It's amazing what happens when men get together in comedy.
Sorry, can I add I'm also in Melbourne in April.
Doing what?
Comedy? Do you know women are allowed to do that?
Yeah, they're also allowed to self-promote. Where can they fucking see you?
Just follow me on Instagram and we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Oh, isn't she a professional?
She therefore, that is business speak for I've not booked any gigs there, but I will be in Melbourne.
But I forget the dates and where.
Do you want an artist pass? I'll sort one out for you.
Yeah, I would love that.
Deadline was yesterday. Sorry. Sucked
Oh, take this rude finger I'm putting at you right now.
I already
Take a
asked
picture of it in your
weeks
mind's
ago
eye.
for an artist pass.
You what?
I asked weeks ago for an artist pass
in. For Adelaide.
for Melbourne.
But
I already
forgot.
have one for
I
Adelaide.
forgot because I got drunk. I didn't even use mine last year, but
Anyway,
when you know like me, you don't really have to.
anyway, guys,
Names
thanks
on the sign.
thanks so much for listening to Admin the podcast, where we just do admin publicly for all of our listeners to hear. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go to Woolworths after this. Going to get myself a coleslaw.
I'm going to walk to the gym, I think. I've still got some pork belly. I purchased it on Wednesdays. Should be good to eat still, I think.
If you're still listening to this, promo code SMUTCLUB1990, you get shows for free to any Good Chat comedy show.
No,
because no one is listening to this at this point.
Yes.
So, SMUTCLUB1990, Jake Smith will pay you $10 to come to the show.
Yeah, if you come in, this is... Why are you still listening?
If you're still listening to this, SMUTCLUB1990, tickets to next Wednesday and Friday at Good Chat Comedy Club, and Jake will pay you $10.
All right, fair enough. Thanks very much. Stay horny.
Bye.
Bye.